Today's story is Dippy and the Dino Firefly Festival. Dippy, Dippy! Tiny, the Triceratops, called out as she ran toward him, her little legs moving as fast as they could. Have you heard about the Dino Firefly Festival? It's happening tonight. Dippy's eyes widened in surprise. The Dino Firefly Festival? He asked. What's that? Spike, the Stegosaurus, soon joined them, a grin on his face. It's a special event where thousands of fireflies gather to light up the night sky. It's supposed to be the most magical thing ever. Dippy's heart filled with excitement. I want to see it. When does it start? Tiny smiled, her eyes twinkling with excitement. We have to wait until it's completely dark. That's when the fireflies will come out and put on their show. Spike nodded. We should head over to Green Meadows. That's where all the fireflies gather. Dippy couldn't wait. The thoughts of thousands of fireflies lighting up the sky sounded like the most magical thing he could ever imagine. He quickly got to his feet, ready to go. Let's go now! But Tiny laughed softly. Not yet, Dippy. We have to be patient. The fireflies only come out when the night is at its darkest. Dippy frowned, a little disappointed. He wasn't very good at waiting, but he knew that this was something special, so he nodded. Okay, I'll wait. As they made their way to Green Meadows, the sky grew darker and the stars began to twinkle above. The friends settled down in a grassy patch, waiting for the fireflies to appear. Dippy, feeling a bit restless, looked around the meadow, hoping to see something exciting right away. Do you think they'll come soon? Dippy asked, his tail swishing with impatience. Don't worry, Spike said with a grin. They will be here when the time is right. The night continued to darken, and the friends shared stories and laughed together. But still, the fireflies didn't appear. Dippy sighed, his excitement fading a little. Maybe they won't come after all, he said softly. Tiny nudged him with her horn. Remember, Dippy, the best things are worth waiting for. You'll see. Just as Dippy was about to give up, a soft glow appeared in the distance. It was faint at first, but soon more little lights began to flicker across the meadow. Dippy's eyes widened in awe as one by one, thousands of fireflies filled the air, their tiny bodies lighting up the night like stars on the ground. Wow, Dippy gasped, his heart swelling with wonder. This is incredible. The entire meadow was bathed in a gentle golden light, and the fireflies danced and twirled in the air, their glow reflecting off the leaves and flowers. Tiny, Spike, and Dippy sat quietly, completely mesmerized by the sight before them. This is even more beautiful than I imagined, Dippy whispered, his eyes shining. As the fireflies continued to light up the sky, Dippy realized something important. I guess waiting was worth it, he said, smiling at his friends. If we had left, we would have missed this magical moment. Tiny nodded. Sometimes the best things take time. It's important to be patient and appreciate them when they come. Spike added, and now we have this special memory to share. The friends stayed in Green Meadows until the last firefly flickered out. As they made their way back home, Dippy couldn't stop smiling. He felt grateful for the night's adventure and for the lesson he had learned about patience and cherishing rare moments. I'll never forget tonight, Dippy said softly. It was one of the best adventures ever. Tiny and Spike nodded in agreement, their hearts full of joy. As they reached their homes and said their goodbyes, Dippy glanced up at the now dark sky. Thank you, fireflies, he whispered, for teaching me the magic of waiting. That was Dippy and the Dino Firefly Festival. At Super Bedtime Stories, we love bringing you heartwarming tales. Don't forget to subscribe for story time. We have magical stories that teach important lessons, and if you enjoyed this book, feel free to click on one of the videos on the screen for another good, heartwarming family fun story. See you soon!